record. All right, so today we are starting our fish amphibians unit. So you have some notes to fill out, so if you want to pull those up so you can go along with us and fill those out as we go through the PowerPoint. Anybody not able to get those pulled up? Oh, let's see if I can figure out how to do all this. Share screen. And then screen here. All right. So some of these species or breeds of fish that we talk about, the egg-laying fish are going to be your koi, your goldfish, bettas, tetras, barbs, catfish, Chinese algae eater, and headstanders. Reproduction by fertilization of sperm with the eggs from females that lay them. So that is the reproduction part of them that we will talk about. Does anybody in here have fish? No? All right, so Victor had some from the fair, but he killed them all apparently. Anybody else have any fish? I thought about getting some for school, but I'm also worried that they too would die, so I don't know about it. All right, so the first type is a goldfish. They are the most popular breed of fish, and they're easy for children to handle. Very hardy. They're freshwater fish. They prefer pools or cold water aquariums, and prefer a temperature ranging from 32 to 68 degrees Fahrenheit. They can live in various types of water as long as you keep it clean. So making sure that we keep that clean is very vital. Oh, good. Let me know if I go too fast. All right, koi, these are a member of the goldfish family. They're used in cold water aquariums. They also prefer water temperatures between 32 to 68 degrees Fahrenheit. And they are moved to outside pools once they reach 5 inches in length. And they may grow to 3 foot in a pool of adequate size. So if they have substantial room to grow, they can do that. A lot of times you see koi in like your little ponds that are, I don't know, in public places where a lot of people try to throw coins into or whatever. This will be the type of fish that you see. All right, they occupy all levels of the pool or aquarium, and their colors range from yellow to orange to multicolors of blue, white, and red. All right, bettas are your freshwater fish. They are very aggressive, frequently kept alone as a specimen fish in a species aquarium only. So that means that you would only have that species of fish in that aquarium. And males must never be put in the same aquarium. They can be a little bit aggressive, so you don't want to put them in together or else it could be bad. 1 or 2 females can be put in a community aquarium, but it may affect their coloration. They prefer a temperature range of 80 degrees Fahrenheit or 3 degrees, plus or minus 3 degrees. Oh, that's what that is. So anywhere from 80 plus or minus 3 degrees. What? Yep. So they need very warm waters. All right, so if you did not know how fish reproduce, that video just showed you a little bit about how they reproduce. Obviously, it's very different than most animals, as well as the fact that it's underwater, so that makes it very different as well. The eggs, obviously, that's what you saw, the little dots coming out. Those were the eggs after they have mated, and then they pretty much hatch underwater, but they're not in the body of the animal. All right, the next type we talk about is tetras. They are easy to medium care ornamental fish, so very pretty fish. They prefer soft water, it's slightly acidic. They're a very sociable fish. They do well in a community aquarium, so you can have them with a bunch of different types of fish. They average 1.5 to 3 inches in length, and they have one of their species being neon, so a neon tetra. Catfish, so probably a lot of you have seen catfish. They're grown as an ornamental, including the upside down catfish, glass catfish, and electric catfish. They prefer water temperature to be warm as well, in the 70 to 80 degree range. The Chinese algae eater, it's a soaking loach that grows up to 10 inches long. When the aquarium size permits, if it's big enough, they can get up that long. There are large, fleshy lips that can cling to vegetation, rocks, or the side of a glass aquarium. So you can kind of see in the picture here the large, fleshy lips where they can cling to things. Yeah, I go too fast on that last one. I forgot y'all have to like fill in notes. We're good. All right, Chinese algae eaters are also a good community fish. They feed off of algae, prefer a water temperature of 70 to 80 degrees. All right, other types are the barbs and the headstander. All right, live bearing fish. So they reproduce a little bit differently. These are called guppies, swordtails, mollies, or platies. They give birth to live young, and they live in shoals or groups of 5 or more. Reproduction is accomplished by the deposit of the sperm by the male inside the female to fertilize the eggs until they develop into nearly full-formed fish. So guppies is the most popular live-bearing breed. Their varieties only differ in shapes of their fins and tails. They prefer water temperatures of 68 to 75 degrees Fahrenheit and may average giving birth to 50 young, but adults may try to eat the young fish. Swordtail fish, so they like an environment similar to guppies. They are known for their long, sword-like caudal fin, averages 3 to 4 3/4 inches long, and prefer a water temperature of 68 to 70 degrees. Mollies, most species are black and differ only in the size of their fins. They prefer a water temperature of 72 to 82 degrees Fahrenheit. They dwell in large groups or schools and have problems with large fins. Their fins can grow so large that swimming can be difficult. Platies are very popular. They average only 2.5 inches in length and prefer a water temperature of 68 to 70 degrees. All right, these saltwater fish, so some examples of saltwater fish that we talk about: the angelfish, the brasslets, the butterfly fish, clownfish, sergeant major. Most saltwater species are ornamental fish, and they are egg layers. They live in saltwater and require the addition of salt to create a marine environment, especially if you obviously have them in any type of aquarium. The angelfish, some can live in fresh water. They are very delicate in appearance, but are very hardy fish. They prefer a water temperature of 77 to 86 degrees. Eggs are carried in the parent's mouth and placed either in foliage or sand as a part of the incubation process. Brasslets are small, popular, colorful fish for marine aquariums. They prefer water temperature 79 to 82 degrees Fahrenheit and prefer a diet of brine shrimp. Royal Gamma is the suggested brasslet for beginner marine aquariums. Brasslets mix really well with other species, but must be isolated from their own due to aggressive nature. Right, the clownfish, some of you may recognize this fish from a certain movie. It's orange in color with 3 white bands encircling the body. Each white band and fins are edged in black. Known for their ability to live around the tentacles of the sea anemone in a mutually beneficial relationship known as symbiosis. And the sergeant major is a marine fish that grows to be 7 inches in length. It's a silver blue in color with a yellow tinge on its body and has 7 vertical dark bands on each side. All right, any questions on our fish breed? All right, so for the next few minutes, you're going to be working on your deciding on a fish assignment. So when you pull it up, this is what it looks like. So the scenario, you've decided that you want to have a pet. Your parents told you before you can get an animal that requires a lot of care, you must first show them that you can care for a fish. So they want you to put together a list of 5 to 10 breeds of fish that will live harmoniously together in a tank. So that means they've got to be able to live together in a tank. So some of those fish that we just talked about, we specifically said cannot be with other fish. So that's important to make note of. You want to list what type of fish they are, fresh or saltwater, their breed name, the size they would grow to, and how many of them you would purchase. All right, so you're going to put the breed name, the size they would grow to, number purchased, and any other vital information you might need to know to get a fish of that size or that type. You're going to pick either salt or freshwater. Obviously, you can't combine those two because you only have one aquarium. And so you need a list of between 5 to 10 breeds. So up to you how many breeds you do, but between 5 to 10. And you'll have this information with it. Any questions on that? Victor, Carly, any questions? Online people, any questions? All right, well, I'm gonna give you some time to work on that. If you are online, you can work on it online with us with you, or you can get off and work on it. But make sure that you get that done and turned in. In class people, I'll give y'all some time to work on it, and then we'll go back in like 15 or 20 minutes and give you your mass break.